Guys, it's Carol. How are ya? I'm pretty good. This whole video was going to be a hodgepodge of different little things. This is a picture of my plants out on my patio. I didn't buy very many bedding plants this year, just the Portaluca, the moss rose, and I love it because of the colors. I just love it. My geraniums I bought to support the animal shelter. One of them didn't live. It's the fuchsia one, so that's what that empty pot is. I'm trying to find some seeds of something to put in there. But Dollar Tree is all out of flower seeds. But anyway, that's my patio. Usually I have, probably a dozen pots of different bedding plants out there, but I didn't do that this year. But anyway, love my moss rose. Those little dots on the cement, those are little sprinkle drops. It was starting to rain that day, and I wanted to take a picture of my plants before the rain, messed up the flowers. And this is a mistake. This is a Dairy Queen blizzard. I love blizzards. Unfortunately, any soft serve ice cream from any place gives me a bad asthma attack, and so Casey won't let me get them very often. I just love blizzards or any kind of soft serve ice cream, but I heard that this summer Dairy Queen had a peach cobbler blizzard. Well, I love peach cobbler. I love anything peach, and I wanted one so bad, so I asked Casey would she take me to get one, and we would just get a small, and she and I would share it, and that way maybe I didn't eat enough that it would give me an asthma attack. So we got a small. I haven't had a blizzard in a couple of years, probably. There's this other YouTube lady that is on a limited income, she says, but she buys blizzards all the time. Back when I used to watch her anyway. I never even thought to ask how much this was. We just went through the drive-thru and ordered a small peach cobbler blizzard. Guess how much that thing was? $5.13. This is the last blizzard I will ever have in my lifetime because that is way too much money for a small blizzard. But oh my gosh, it was good. My granddaughter Taylor, she likes peaches too, and I told her what we'll do is we'll make us a peach cobbler and buy a $3 carton of great value vanilla ice cream. Be just as good. This rock, did you see that rock? My vacuum cleaner wasn't working. My grandkids were here, Rhett and Taylor, and so Rhett was helping me take apart my vacuum cleaner to see why it wasn't sucking anything up. We could see that the hose was all plugged up. So we knew what the problem was, and he took the whole thing apart. Trying to get that hose off of there was not easy. But anyway, we found this rock in there. That's what was causing the whole hose to plug up. Now, you would think I would have heard when I sucked up a rock of that size with my vacuum cleaner. But I'm hearing impaired, and I do not wear my hearing aids at home unless my grandkids are here or unless there's something on TV I want to hear without having to have the volume up as far as it'll go. I had sucked up a rock. Yeah, that's what plugged up my vacuum cleaner. Next, I'm going to respond to some comments, and I'm going to give a couple of shout outs for different channels. I'm way behind on answering comments. I'm sorry. I love, 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 love your comments. I read them, and I think I'm going to come back and respond to that after I think about it a minute or I have time, and I get way behind, but someday I'm going to respond to you soon. This first one is, I was talking about the lotion I bought at Dollar Tree, and there was one that was Udder Cream. This is Darlene from Darlene, My Life with Parkinson's. I love this lady. Sweetest woman, just really is a sweetheart. She lives in Canada. Actually, I've forgotten where she lives. Calgary, I think. But anyway, she lives in Canada. She's married to Bill, has a daughter, Claudine, and a son named Cal. And she has 3 grandchildren, Ivy, Finn, and Aurora. She lives with her daughter, Claudine, because Bill has cancer. Darlene has Parkinson's. And they are very blessed to have Claudine, who takes care of them. She's their caregiver. Claudine is an angel. Darlene is I just love her to pieces. She no longer can do a lot of things that she used to love. She loves to cook, but her hands aren't cooperating. She can't do much with her hands anymore, so she doesn't cook. But she talks to us. She tells us about things going on in her family. And I really enjoy her just chit-chatting with us. There's so many lonely people in the world. And if you need a friend, Darlene is a really good one. So go over to Darlene, My Life with Parkinson's. You can see her address there with that little @ sign. Go visit Darlene, and I think you'll really enjoy her. She is very inspirational because she has a difficult time with Parkinson's, but she is learning to live with it and be happy. She's mentioning the udder cream here in this comment and saying that was the type of cream they told Bill to use when he was going through his chemo treatments. It is really good stuff. Udder cream has been around forever and a day, and I've used it forever. This next lady is Vivian Kimberlin. I've watched her for the whole 5 years I've been watching anybody on YouTube, and I love Vivian too. She has a little dog, Sammy. That little dog is as important to Vivian as my dogs are to me. Vivian is, I don't know how old, and I don't remember how old Darlene is, but they're both retirement age. Vivian lives in her van. She crochets beautiful things, just absolutely beautiful. She travels a lot, and so she shows us places where she's going. She shows us how she lives in her van. She visits family a lot. She's pretty much stays fairly close to her brother in Tennessee. Thank goodness she has her brother and sister-in-law that are very good to her. And Vivian is just a treasure. I really love watching Vivian's videos, especially when she shows us what she's crocheting. I don't know how to crochet. My mom crocheted, but I'm left-handed and she never could teach me a thing. But Vivian makes jewelry. Oh, she sent me some things that are just beautiful. Vivian does all kinds of things. You will like Vivian, so go give Vivian a view. In this comment, she's talking about, I told you the other day somebody told me I needed to admit failure because I didn't save. So Vivian is defending me. She is a hoot. She makes me laugh almost every video she puts out. She has me laughing. I just love her to pieces. She's a Navy veteran and just a real cool woman. And then the next person I want to give a shout out to is a very young family. I have probably mentioned them before, but I don't remember. I have memory problems, and I can't tell you what I ate yesterday, much less what video I did or what I talked about. So if I repeat myself, which I will, please forgive me. It's just old lady memory problems. Okay, the next people I want to give a shout out to is the triplet quadruplets. The family's last name is Triplet, and this is their first pregnancy, and they got 4 babies out of that one pregnancy. It's a young mother and a young dad. She was a school teacher. I'm not sure what he does. I thought he was a farmer, but now I think he has a job, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know where they live. I think the babies were born in New Orleans, but I'm not positive on that, and it doesn't matter. They're just the cutest little family, and this mother is amazing. She had quadruplets, and she seems to care for them pretty much all by herself, except her husband is a real good dad and he helps out a lot, but of course he's at work most of the day. But I've seen her take those 4 babies to Target by herself. She's just an amazing mom. And these are the cutest little kids. They're not yet a year old. I don't know how old they are. And Memorial Weekend, they took these 4 babies camping. They have a very nice trailer that they bought, but she's amazing. He's amazing. The whole family's amazing. And I mean, I can't imagine taking 1 baby camping, and they took 4 babies camping. You'll like their channel. Go give them a view as well. And then the next person I want to give a shout out to is Nona Grace. I know I mentioned her the other day because I was talking to you about shingles. Nona Grace got shingles about 6 weeks ago, and bless her heart, she's in a lot of pain. And I've been on the Go Get Your Shingles Shot campaign for ever since Medicare started paying for it. And now Nona Grace is encouraging you to go get it too, because she hadn't had the shingles vaccination, got shingles, and found out it is truly, truly miserable. Nona Grace, I love her to pieces too. She lives in New York State, not in New York City. She raises chickens. She has the sweetest husband named Jim. I think they have 4 children, 1 boy, and I think 3 girls. All their kids are grown. They live in a beautiful 2-story blue house with a wraparound porch on this beautiful property in New York State. Like I said, they raise chickens. They ride motorcycles. They go camping. Nona Grace used to do a video every single day. Every day. She never missed. And then she got shingles, and so she hasn't been able to do as many videos anymore. So let's go give her some support. She's at 2,940 subs, give or take. Let's see if we can't get her to 3,000. And I know you'll enjoy her. She's just a real sweet lady, and Jim's really, really such a nice man. They're just a lovely couple, and I think you'll really like them. That's it for the shout-outs today, but I want to start doing more shout-outs because the people I do watch, I really like, and I think you'd like them too. And I don't get to watch videos nearly as much as I want to anymore. So some of you that haven't seen me on your channel for a while, it's just because I'm busy. I'll be back. But anyway, all of you subs, if you have a channel that you post videos on, please leave me a comment and just say videos, and I will know that you make videos and post them, and I will give you a shout out. Just put videos in a comment so I know. Now, we're moving on to some comments. This person says, what happened to your husband? Didn't he put you in a good place before he passed? Well, he didn't pass. He's still very much alive. We divorced after 19 years. I divorced him. He didn't divorce me. He's a good person. I'm a good person. It just, I was terribly mentally ill. There was a lot of things going on, and for my own sanity, to try to save myself, I needed to divorce, and that's all I'm going to say about that. He's a good man. I'm a good woman. We got married when we were 18, the day after I graduated from high school, and nobody at 18 should be making lifelong commitments, I don't think, because you don't even know who you are yet. But anyway, I'm not going to say anything ugly about him, and he didn't pass away, so there. Also, I'm going to say that some people can make lifelong decisions that are good when they're 18, but neither one of us was very mature for our age. I say I was 18 going on 12. I mean, not everybody is ready at 18 to make serious decisions. Now, the next person says, why are retirees always home? I've always wondered this. And also, with retirees having so much time on their hands, how come most of the single ones aren't dating or even thinking about dating? I've always wondered these things. That's from Essays for College. Essays for College, if you're selling essays to college students, that is not ethical. I hope that's not what your title indicates. And I think this must be a young person, but I'm not real sure. But anyway, why are retirees always home? I love being at home. I love being at home. I don't mind being by myself. I'm very, very, very fortunate, much more so than most people my age, because I have a lot of family around me that don't mind being with me and visit me a lot. So I'm not really lonely. And I realize I am the exception, that most people don't have that. But anyway, I love being at home. I worked for most of my adult life, and retirement is absolutely awesome. I get up when I want to. I go to bed when I want to. I do what I want to. I eat what I want to. I cook when I want to. I mean, it's just awesome. And I like being home with my dogs. I like having my family come visit me. I love to read. And I would read at home, not somewhere else. I don't like to go out amongst people. I prefer dogs to people. That's just the plain truth of it. I got tired of being around people all my life. I also have several medical conditions that make it very, very, very difficult for me to go out. For instance, I don't go get my hair cut. I don't go just strolling through a mall or something. I don't go anywhere, and except to doctor's offices because I have to, because I have some medical conditions that make that very difficult. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because nobody needs to know about these gross things. But staying at home makes me happy. The same person says, why no response to all these comments? Well, honey, I have a life. I have things I got to do. I love the comments I get from subs. I appreciate you taking the time to leave me a comment. I read every single one, and eventually I'll get around to responding to you. Just give me some time, because I'm a busy lady. Also, this same person said, why don't retired persons date? I don't want to date. That's why. Now, if I met a really nice person and I didn't have these medical issues that make going out in public not very easy, I might want to go out to dinner with somebody. I would love to go to theater. I would like going to the movies, maybe. I would like doing all those things, but I'm 70 years old. I have these medical conditions that are not pleasant and happen to me without any notice and are terribly gross and ugly, and I don't want to be out. I don't know anybody single my age that I would want to date, and truthfully, at my age, I just don't have the energy to put into getting to know somebody else and wanting to give up my time to spend with them. Dating, that ship's just sailed. That's all there is to it. That ship has sailed, and I don't see it happening. So that's why I'm always home. That's why I'm not dating. I'm happy. I'm happy, so why rock the boat? Okay, guys, I'm going to stop this for today. Oh, shoot, no, I want to show you something else. I got a present. Hang on. For those of you who are new, I love Dr. Pepper. I drink way too much Dr. Pepper. My blood type is Dr. Pepper. My sister and my niece got me a t-shirt that says, maybe Dr. Pepper is addicted to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's the same color as my glasses. I love it. I will wash it, and I'll be wearing it in a video real soon. Plus, I bought me another big moo dress, and I bought me another top. I'm going to quit spending money now, but let me, I'll show you those in another video. I'm going to end this because it's so long. Okay, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate your comments. I will get around to responding to you. I read them, I promise. If not once, 2 or 3 or 4 times, actually. And I've just made so many good friends here. I just can't tell you how how many of you that I just really love and appreciate. And again, if you post videos, if you have a channel and you post videos, if nothing else, say videos in a comment. I'm going to make a list of all of you and give you all a shout out eventually, maybe 3 or 4 at a time. But let me know if you post videos and I'll give you a shout out. Okay, hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.